Hello everybody and welcome back to Shamrock Valley. So what I've just done is put the Claas tractor away. I need to shut the door. There we go. Yeah, so it's going to be staying in here until the harvest basically, because we've done the baling, we've done all the hay. So the next job for this baler is going to be the straw. Now there is a big issue today, and that is the water for the sheep, and also the cows, but the sheep especially. If you take a look on here, you'll see that the water trough is actually completely empty. They don't have a drop of water. Now, this did have some in there the last time I checked, which wasn't very long ago, so I'm hoping that has only just got to zero. The possibility is there to lose some animals, which is a real shame, but hopefully, if we do lose any, it would just be a very select few, but obviously any death is terrible. The cows are very close as well, so it's quite a rush now just to get them watered, and we do need to do a power food mix as well. Right, where is the Bowser? It would appear to be right at the back of the yard, so let's just go over there, start the Ford up. It is quite a challenge keeping on top of the feed and the water, but the reason why I've messed up this time is because it's the first time I've had to properly do it. We had so much feed and water from Lone Oak Farm, which was transferred, that yeah, I just basically was getting used to it and feeling like I didn't have to do anything. But no, we have lots to do. So definitely the sheep first of all, even though they're further away, because their trough is totally empty and every second really does count. They have nothing to drink. Hopefully there's no traffic. Good. I wonder if 5,500 litres is going to be enough. I would have thought it would be. We only have 89 cows, soon to reduce, unfortunately. We're going to discover that in a minute or two, because it's actually still the previous day from the previous episode. The reason why I've had to do it in this day is because if we slept, we would definitely lose a lot of animals, and it would just be a tragedy. It would be awful. So it's very important that we do top it up before we sleep. Now, I believe it's the back of the trough, which is the side where we can unload into. It is. There you go, sheep. Please forgive me. You can have it all if you want to. Oh, so you did. Okay. Good. Right, so yes, actually, that is pretty much full, but we will top it up once we have given the cows some as well. I've been told there is actually a waterfall point very close to the cows in the yard, or somewhere around this area, but I'm going to go back to the river because it's free. It might be free from the trigger, I'm not too sure, but yes, as we own land which backs onto a river, we might as well use it. So I'm going to really quickly race over there and refill this tanker to the top. We're going to need some lights on. Ugh, horrible weather. Look at our oilseed rape field, that looks really good. I'm very good at doing arable crops. I'm not so good with dealing with the animals. I really don't know how I'm going to deal with the horses in 19. I wouldn't have thought they're too difficult, really. After all, I doubt they'll have put vets bills and stuff into the game. They might have done, but yeah, I should think it's just a case of feeding them and giving them a drink. Oh look, so I couldn't get lost. I even left the gate open, so I knew exactly where to go to. That's fine though, because we don't actually have any pigs. The birds are down here, lots of birds. I don't think the swan approved when I called it a duck in the video when I last came here. Anyway, yep, let's fill it up. Not sure how far in we need to go. There we go. And yeah, we'll head over to the cows. Although, actually, the sheep are en route, so we might as well go there first. I really hope that by the morning we find out we haven't lost anything. If we're going to lose an animal, it's going to be a sheep. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping we can wait until the morning to do the power food mix as well, because that is required. However, because they do have other food, they're not going to die if we don't do it today or if they run out. So Yeah, that should be able to wait until the morning. I'll be surprised if they even take 1,000 litres. They didn't. But at least it's now fulfilled it for 3 days. Let's just squeeze past the Claas telehandler. Hopefully I can do. In fact, we're going to need that in a minute or two to do the mucking out again. And yeah, apparently I helped a few people out by tipping it over the wall. A few people were going the long way around as I started out, but that is actually a really good shortcut. Okay, so I think we have to go through here to do this. There might be another way. I'm pretty sure the water trough is accessed through here. Can you drive? Can you drive into there? Maybe you can't do it, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But hopefully we can do it from in here anyway. So I'll traverse into there. There we go. They probably will take it all. Although their trough wasn't empty. Yeah, 2,000 litres left. That's good. Yeah, so power food is going to have to wait until tomorrow, but they might not run out. They've still got 2,500 litres of it, so it's going to be close, but yeah. It's not like it's almost empty. Now I'm going to put this into the shed. If I can turn there. I think that is actually a bale sell point, but we're not going to be using it because we're not going to sell any bales. No point. So we're just going to park this in there instead. We could also sell some straw bales later on if we need to, but certainly the first load is going to be required. Okay, so we'll shut the gate and we're going to go to bed. We'll muck out the cows tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be a better day. What is the forecast? Sunshine. Nice. Oh. Friday, the last day of summer, is wet and we have to do the harvest, so that's going to be interesting. We can't do it tomorrow because obviously, as you've just seen, the canola was still yellow. We can harvest up until end of autumn. We'll probably do it on Monday, which is quite a long way from now. The rain has stopped. Anyway, I'll be seeing you in the morning and hopefully we don't lose any animals, but I'm not holding out too much hope. I know it's a negative attitude, but I've been here before and lost many. Ooh, nice room. So far so good. Not showing any lost animals there. There is another page to come through. Let's just wait for that to go. Might take a while to change. Lovely day though. Oh, it didn't come through. Wow. So I managed to catch it in time. We did not lose any sheep or anything. That's really good news. The power food is not empty, but obviously absolutely desperate. So I'm going to do that before we do the mucking out. That is the feed mixer just there. I'm not entirely sure what sort of mix ratio we're going to have with this, because before I was using a really big mixer on Lone Oak Farm, which was 4 bales of each. Pretty easy, and in fact this one will be pretty easy as well once I figure it out. Let's just see here. The Fiat tractor is probably the best tractor for it, but it does currently have a baler on it. So let me just open the door up here, the roller door, drive out of there. Let's find a best place for the baler. Unless it does squeeze in there, it's unlikely. Yeah, so to find a new place for it. We do have the bale store now, so I need to clear out this shed over here. It won't support the round bales though. That is another building that is required for the round bales. And you probably couldn't hear me in the previous episode because I had the sound issue. Really annoying. But yeah, basically, you can put Heston bales into there, but it will convert the physical size, but it won't convert the capacity, which is really good. What I mean by that is if you put a huge Heston bale in and then dispense it again, it will come out looking different. It'll be much smaller, just a standard bale, but the capacity of it, which would normally be 4,000 litres for a standard bale, would actually remain 6,100 litres, which is quite clearly very impressive. So I don't know exactly why it changes the size, but it's not a problem for me. I really don't care. It's good. It's a very decent mod, and it's incredibly handy. I'm not too sure why my weight is in the middle of the yard. Anyway, yes, let's get the feed mixer attached and we will start the feed mix. Luckily the Claas Scorpion does already have the bale spike attached, so this should be a fairly fast process. I do want to go back over to the bale yard just to show anybody who didn't watch the previous video. If you didn't do, I can totally understand it. I wouldn't have wanted to watch it. Some people were saying the sound volume wasn't too bad, but I was so inaudible that it was, in my opinion, quite unwatchable. So, yeah, this needs to be emptied. We can't get to the bales, this is the problem. I want to do all the mixing over in the other yard, so we're going to have to put up another shed. I could do it today, technically. Yeah, because we could also load onto this. At this stage in the Let's Play we don't have any silage in a pit, so we're going to have to be doing it with silage bales. I don't know if that's going to be easier. It will probably make the straw bales more difficult. But yeah, it should still be relatively straightforward. So, first of all, I'm going to go for 2 hay bales. I believe it was 2. Hang on. Change the camera view. Is that set to auto load? No, I don't think it was, but it is now. So we'll put these 2 into there. It changes the camera view to the bale spikes camera. Do you think 2 is too much? Because these are... are they Heston bales? Yeah, I think they are. I tell you what, I'll put 1 in first. No, these are standard bales because I can remember buying them at the beginning of the series. So yeah, I think both will be going in. Oh no, my Satex side panel's doing that thing again. I try and tilt down, but it keeps extending. Right, there we go. So that's mixing. Should be engaged, really. So that is 42. Oof, wow, 42%. Crikey. Well, in that case, it is just 1 bale. I didn't realise it was such a small capacity. I'll keep that bale there, though, because we're going to need a second load, I would have thought. So, yeah, 1 silage bale, and then we'll top it up with the straw bale, and hopefully some straw is wasted. It really doesn't matter about wasted straw. Ow! Who put that weight there? Oh, wait. It was me. Hopefully it doesn't mess up this time, the side panel. Let's just see. Tilt down. Oh yes, that works. And finally, a straw bale. And this should conclude the mix, and hopefully it is a perfect mix. I can't see why it won't be. Let's just take a look. Oh yes, spot on. So that is good. That's exactly what we're looking for. I still need to look for the feed trough. It's in there. Okay, so we can probably get into there around the back here, as I did the water. It's likely a fairly simple option. But you can also, by the look of it, get in there from the front. So once again, open the gate. We need to make sure we're unloading to the left-hand side. Sorry, the right-hand... Wait. Left or right? I would have always thought doing it from the middle would be the best place, but it looks like you can do it from either side, although the right side has plenty of manure on it. I don't suppose it matters. Let's just dump it here. Doesn't look the best. I should have gone the other side. I need to muck them out as well. So that should be filling up. Yep, that's working. The thing with power food is it splits it between 2 categories, so it takes a lot more. That's pretty much done, and it's almost fulfilled the silage category. So next time it should put most of it into power food. Okay, we could probably benefit from turning around, however, we might be able to get it in there still. We'll see. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, not impossible, but looking very difficult to do that. I'll throw this bale in and then we'll spin around. No point making life hard. Perfect. Okay, straw and silage. Multitasking. Well, the same job, but two different bales. So when these two are in, that'll be another mix. Rapid. Oh no! That's the issue with balancing the silage bale on top. Good. Close the lid. Would it be called a lid? I'm not too sure. Just a flap. And this time I will go through here. Because it's going to come out on the right side. Oh, actually, maybe it's not going to let us... Oh, it is good. Sometimes you can change the unload side. I'm not too sure if you can with this one. That should be filling up much faster. Oh, there is actually space in the silage trough still. But I'm guessing when that is full, it all goes into here. I really don't know what the capacity is. Maybe it just keeps going. Yeah, it looks like it. It just goes forever. But yes, one more load and we'll be done. That shouldn't take too long to do. 6% left. We could just drive straight through there. And once again, this is everything. Oh, actually, always straw bale last. Otherwise it will really mess up the ratio. And there we have it, load number 3, the final load. So the next job to do after this is to clear all this muck out. I don't know how much there is. It looks like quite a bit, and if it looks like it's quite a bit, there must be a lot, because usually it just spreads it fairly thin. So yeah, we should be seeing pretty much a full set of requirements here. The water's gone down a bit, but that's expected. So yeah, in a minute, that should be pretty much full. Almost there. And actually, is that fulfilled it? It's stopped. It has. Wow. Well, that's very good news. Okay, so I'm going to go and really quickly put this away. Hello, cow. And then we're going to, yeah, clear them out. Ugh, I am blocked in by cows. I'll just put this in here for now. I think the trailer... In fact, I think everything in here, absolutely everything, except for the fit and the feed mixer, is going to be sold. This is a job for the mighty bucket. Although you can actually use the silage fork, which has a capacity of 10,000 litres, which is huge. Bigger than any bucket you can get. So the approach I'm going to take is reverse in, scoop up, and then tip over the wall. Yeah, so there's certainly quite a bit in here. Let's just scrape to the surface. We're going to be really building up the pile, so I would have thought after harvest we'll be spreading manure as well as slurry. Just wait for those ladies to come out. There we go. And now we can resume. What a mess. I don't know how many days this is, but it's quite a few. I certainly haven't been mucking them out every day. It looks like it's about 4 bucket loads, but it's all healthy stuff, so that's not an issue. That's bucket load 3, and there is just about enough for probably 1/4 of a bucket, but not bad. It's going to be really clean after this. Surprisingly, it's going to be about half a bucket load. Can we get 50% exactly? We can! And exactly 2,000 litres. That's spooky. In fact, we're going back around here now, so we might as well drive round. Tip it in. Good. So I think that is most of the jobs I wanted to do done today. It was pretty much all the animal work. They were needing work, to say the least. In fact, yeah, the sheep were on the verge of dying, which is not professional. But hopefully you'll agree now that that is all very good, and yeah, they shouldn't need work now for 3 days. Everything is suffice for 3 days. So I think, despite the time, we're going to leave it there. There is absolutely no rush because the crops aren't ready. We should be able to see on one of these pages exactly what sort of state they're at. Hang on, what am I doing? There we go. If we go to growth, yeah, it says ready to harvest. Oh, it does say ready to harvest. What? How have I managed that? Hang on, that's the wrong field. Bear with me. Oh yes, that's right. That was only yellow the previous day. Okay, well in that case, we might be able to get some harvesting done tomorrow before the rain. If all goes to plan. It's not a very big field, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Field number 3 is ready as well. I think there's only 2 fields that need harvesting with a combine. The other one is field number 1, which is potatoes, and that isn't even ready, so it's going to be a very easy harvest. It will be a lot more involved next time because we won't just have the spring to plant the fields, we'll also be planting things like winter wheat and oilseed rape in the autumn time, so yeah, it's going to be much more busy next year. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.